Snare attack. Heavy tom strikes. Fast tribal rhythm. Gradually increasing intensity. Distant thunder. Burning embers. Dark emotional melody. Long sustained notes floating above the drums. Deep rumbling pulse. distant thunder, burning embers, dark emotional melody, long sustained notes, floating above the drums, deep rumbling pulse. Emotional melody, long sustained notes, floating above the drums, deep rumbling pulse.
Awaken! Break the tomb! Rise from the gold, reborn in radiation! Radioactive veins, buried in gold. Now I rupture the chains. Sarcophagus shatter, the dead never die. Green flames rising as I tear through the sky. Hieroglyph burning, the chamber ignites. Ancient corruption reborn into might. Radiation flooding my skeletal core. I am the god that you tried to ignore. Feel the core, it's breaking free. Power rushing inside of me. I am the fall, the final storm, the pharaoh reborn in a nuclear form. Green fire rising, the world collapse. Bow to the king of the aftermath. Running through dunes like a war machine god. Bullets rain fire, the sky turning blood. Dual golden weapons I cough through the night. Every shot fired is a beam of green light. Sniper vision, I see through your soul. Laser precision, I'm taking control. Jetpack ignition, I tear through the sky. Hunting the weak while the heavens ignite. Burn the world, break them all. Scarabs swarm, devour the sky. Metal and flesh collide and die. Anubis rising, mechanical beast. I bring the war, I unleash the feast. Rocket ignition, explosion divine. Your god falls down, now kneel before my scorpion tank. Crushing under my reign. Plasma tail burning a hole through the pain. Tactical legions marching in flame. Death is a system, I am the mainframe. I am the fall, the final storm. The pharaoh reborn in a nuclear form. Green fire rising, world collapse. Bow to the king of the aftermath. The Nile is poison, the sky turns red. Empires collapse beneath the dead. Gold turns to dust, machines decay. I touch the world, it fades away. Reload the soul. Core activated, no control. Radiation eating through your bones. I chain. Hear the mountains scream in pain. Voices rising from below, calling us to let it go. When the gates break, when the gates break, the doors are gone, the chains are dust. The sky turns black, the ground erupts. We did not win, we did not save. We open the grave. Break the gates. Every step forward carved out of stress. No safe ground in the path I walk, only echoes of the fights I fought. Silence raised me where no hands would guide. Built in the dark with nothing to hide. Pressure didn't break me, it refined the core. Turned